Called to order, determined there is a quorum present. We have three. Mr. Cervantes, Mr. Whaley, and myself. We have a quorum. Approval of previous minutes. I didn't have anything. There's nothing here. Did you get a copy of that? Do I have a motion on that? Approval of the meetings. A motion, Mr. Whaley. Second, Mr. Cervantes. All those in favor? 3-0 vote. Item 4 for discussion possible action to approve or deny request for variance by owner of lot 18, block 9, Box Canyon Estates for 15-foot front and 3-foot side and back variance.
There's a typo here. It's 10 feet on the front line, not 15.
Okay, corrected.
10 feet?
10 feet.
Item 4 for discussion possible action to approve or deny request for variance by owner of lot 18, block 9, Box Canyon Estates for 10-foot front line and 3-foot side and back variance.
So we went to the site. There is this 5 lots together.
How many of those do you have?
All of them? And
I'm talking copies.
all the copy.
Yeah, that's all right.
And they're trying to build on lot 18. They have this retaining wall all over this property line and all over this property line. They have a metal storage here, and the pipe that we discussed is just for a little sink that is here, and is discharging to the street. There's no restroom facility over there.
Oh, it's just like a drain, like a water drainage.
Off
For
of
the
the sink?
fish, yes.
Okay. Well,
There is an existing septic on lot 17,
okay.
and whatever they're gonna build here is not attached to the septic. We have a drain field on lot 16. It's 52 feet apart from a water well, the septic. And they are asking for 10 feet on the front, 3 feet on this side, and 3 feet on the back.
And that's, this one
Is this one?
is this one.
Yes.
And
sir.
how far off is this building, and how far off is this building?
It's like about 25 from the back. But the front is here.
Okay.
And existing front is 10 already.
It's 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So the
this-
front's gonna match up, but the back?
Yes, sir.
But the back won't?
The
Right.
back one.
Okay. How far is it from here to here?
But that's only for the drain area.
I understand.
Oh, that's a fence. That's just a fence,
or a
yes.
building?
No, that's a fence.
Okay.
So the front would match up. The
The
back
front
would
would
be
match
different.
And
everything?
the back, we just require 5 on that.
Okay.
on
So
the back.
back's just really basically 2-foot variance.
2-foot less.
Mhm. But the original plat was from 1966, and on that it was 10 on the front.
Okay.
It was 10 in the front already?
Yes,
Okay.
I don't see a problem in the front. Well, one thing that,
Septic system.
and I have
Yes.
this. We have an affidavit for all the lots to be sold together whenever.
affidavit
it
of
happens.
fact, marrying them all together?
Yes. Mhm.
Okay.
The building that is proposed, is there gonna have a restroom in it? No.
The sink that's here that you talked about a while ago,
Mhm.
No, look at this real quick.
yeah, is that gonna stay there?
Yes.
Okay, that's an issue for me, and I'll explain why it is an issue. The state of Texas says that you can't have any gray water run on the ground.
That's going to the ground.
It's going to the
Yes,
ground.
sir.
The way the book used to read in the state of Texas, it used to say as long as it doesn't create a nuisance, you could run anything other than sewer water on the ground. You could run your gray water because of the organics and everything else. Since they've changed that statute, it has to go, it doesn't have to go in a septic, but it has to go subsurface. And that's
I
just,
can do away with that.
yeah. Well, and that was where I was gonna go with this, whether you do away with it or whether you put a lift station and pump it
Where it's
over.
still draining off my rain gutters and drain off my ice machine, that wouldn't matter. It comes out that pipe.
I'm just going straight off
The sink.
the septic,
Yeah.
chapter 285,
Okay.
which regulates septic systems and items like this. Your rain gutters,
What are you gonna do? Yeah, it
no.
doesn't matter.
And as far as your condensation off of your sink,
Your ice machine.
yeah, ice machine.
Okay, well, I can do
yeah.
away with that sink.
That would be the only thing I could see. And the reason they changed this law about 4 or 5 years ago was due to the fact that what's a nuisance to some people isn't a nuisance to others. And if it's draining across your property line and back towards your neighbors, that could wind up being an issue. So
I
other
can do
than,
away with that.
okay.
Are y'all okay with the 10? The 10 foot would be the same. In the back, is only like a 2 foot variance because it was 5 foot anyway. Sideline is gonna be, was there anything on the sidelines? In the sidelines?
3 feet.
But what was there before? What was the,
Just the retaining wall on this.
no.
What?
What was the restrictions before? Like on the back, you said 5 foot, but on the sideline, what was it?
The
Five.
original
Five.
restrictions in my deed that I got was 5 feet on each side.
Mhm,
And
5
it
on
doesn't
the
say
side.
anything about the back.
Okay.
10 feet in front, 5 on each side, and nothing in
So
the
again,
back.
it'd be a 2 foot variance.
On the side.
Y'all okay with that? Or is a recommendation of the court, or what do y'all wanna do? Make a motion.
I'll make motion to pass it. I'm okay with it.
Have a motion, Mr. Whaley, second, Mr. Cervantes. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
3-0 vote. Any comments?
Just for my clarification in my mind, and there's a retaining wall here?
Yes.
And outside the building, are you gonna have crushed limestone, you gonna have grass? Are you gonna have
No grass, I mean, try not to.
Yeah, I mean, it's just 3 feet, I'm just,
On the front, there's gravel.
is a retaining wall, what is it?
It's 12 inches thick.
Is it
It's concrete retaining wall.
Concrete.
Concrete.
concrete?
And they're gonna put a fence on it.
Oh, okay. So
We have
there's-
pictures.
And the roof drains to the front and back?
Back.
To the side.
They're already starting with the fence.
Okay, nice.
But they got the dirt level to it, so it's gonna take
Yeah.
up anyway.
Good deal. Oh, yeah,
That's the back of the lot.
looks nice.
And this is the pipe attached to the sink.
Oh, okay. And like I said, if that ever becomes an issue for you, you can always pump it to your deal.
Any other comments?
No, sir.
We're all good? Meeting's adjourned. Thank y'all for coming.
Thank you.